Recyclo, your recycling superhero. Just dropped in to show you what you can do to help save the planet by recycling. Did you know that each household in Vale Royal produces 1 ton of rubbish? And that adds up to 53,000 tons in Vale Royal and a massive 435 million tons in the UK each year? That's enough to fill a football stadium over 350 times. So where exactly does all that rubbish that we produce go to? To places like this landfill site, which is really smelly and horrible, believe me. Woo-wee! 60% of our rubbish ends up at landfill sites like this, and they can take up to 500 years to decompose. But worse than that, some things like nappies could even stay here forever. Blech! But landfill sites are not just ugly. They also contribute to nasty greenhouse gas emissions, which we're all committed to reducing in line with targets set by the government. So, we need to start thinking more about what we can do with our rubbish and recycle. Only by doing this can we have more of this and less of that. To make sure this happens, local councils across the country, including Vale Royal where you live, have the job of providing a recycling service that's easy for everyone to understand and use. So what can you do to help? Well, you can all recycle very easily from your home. And why not get the rest of your family involved? It'll be fun, I promise. But do you know what you can put into your recycling boxes, bag, and brown bin? Well, let Recyclo show you with a few handy tips. Firstly, use the recycling box. Collect your old tins, drink cans, glass jars, bottles, aerosols, and bagged up old clothes and shoes and put them inside. But remember, some things may have sharp edges, so always ask an adult to help. It's also important to rinse food tins out. We don't want your old beans, just your empty cans. Then there is your recycling bag. Get everyone to collect the old newspapers and magazines in your house and put them inside. But make sure to ask if everybody has finished reading them first, or you could end up in big trouble, and you can't blame me. You can also put in junk mail and white paper, but remember, no envelopes, as glue is sticky and not very good for making paper. Next, use your brown bin. I'm sure in the summer you all help out in the garden. Well, next time, you can help collect all the grass cuttings, any leaves, dead flowers or twigs, and put them into your brown bin. You can also put clean brown cardboard, but no sticky tape in your brown bin. But remember, we only want things from your garden and not from your kitchen. So leave the lettuce and sprout leaves for the rabbit. Some parts of the borough have a red recycling box for plastic bottles. So next time you have a drink, don't throw the plastic bottle away. Rinse it, squash it, and pop it in the plastics box. Remember, if it's bottle-shaped and plastic, like milk, drinks, and shampoo bottles, they can all be recycled in this box. If you don't have a red box, why not take your plastic bottles to one of the borough's household waste and recycling centers? Don't forget, squash them up first to make more room. When you have collected all the recycling, it's time to put the containers out for collection. Everywhere has a collection, so keep your eyes open for when the neighbors put out theirs, and then you do the same.
What about my box and my bag?
Or why not ask your parents to phone the council or look on the website? So, what happens next? It's really simple. The containers are collected from your house by the Vale Royal Recycling Team. And boy, do these guys work fast. They take your box and separate your recycling into different types on our special collection vehicles. Wow, this all looks like fun. Once full, the vehicles go to the recycling center.
Collected is over 50 elephants, but I hope there aren't any around here. If we didn't do this, all these valuable materials would be buried in landfill sites and lost forever.
I'm now going to show you how the recycling possibilities are endless with the materials you put out for collection. First, let's see what happens to the paper you put in the paper recycling bag. Every day, a lorry full of paper is taken to our partner, Shotton Paper in Deeside for recycling. Saving 1,800 trees from being cut down every week. Our lorry is just one of 100 from all across the country that make this recycling journey every day.